Hi friends and students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue with same chapter, that is chapter number 1, standard equation in two variables. In our last session we have solved 4 problems of practice set 1.5. Now 2 more problems are there in the same practice set. So in this session we are going to solve those problems. So it is practice set 1.5. Practice set 1.5, 10 standard, chapter 1. But before starting this practice set 1.5, I would like to request you, please like and share my videos, subscribe my channel, ask your friends also to subscribe my channel. If you have any query or any comment, please send me in my comment box so that I can give the reward, I can give the reply on those comments. So guys, let us start with practice at 1.5 and problem number 5. Problem number 5, they have written 2 types of boxes A and B are to be placed in a truck having capacity 10 tons. Means there are 2 types of boxes kept in a truck and the truck capacity is 10 ton. When 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded in the truck, it weighs 10 tons. Means the capacity of truck is 10 ton. When there are 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B, then it weighs 10 tons. And second condition is, but when 260 boxes of type A are loaded in the truck, it can still accommodate 40 boxes. When if there are 260 boxes of type A, then it can accommodate only 40 boxes of type B. So it will be fully loaded. So find the weight of each type of box. Now we have to calculate the weight of both the boxes A and B. So we will start with the solution. We have to calculate the weight of both the boxes. So we don't know the weight of the box. So what we will do, we will consider the weight of both the boxes and we will solve the problem accordingly. So consider weight of A type box. A type box is equal to X and B type of box is equal to Y. Now we have considered it is X ton because the truck capacity is in tons. So we have to mention the ton. Now what is the first condition? First condition is when 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B, the truck weight is 10 ton. So as per first condition, when 150 boxes of type A means 150 boxes and the weight of A type of box is X, so it is 150X plus 100 boxes of type B, and the weight of B type of box is Y is equal to 10 because the weight carrying capacity of truck is 10 ton. So as per second condition, what is second condition? When 260 boxes of type A are loaded in the truck, it can still accommodate 40 boxes. So 260 boxes of X and 40 boxes of type B, the weight will be remain same, that is 10 ton. So what we will do? This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So we will divide both the equation by 10 by dividing equation 1 and 2 by 10. So this will become 15x plus 10y is equal to 1. Say this is equation number 3. And fourth will become 26x plus 4y is equal to 1. This is equation number 4. Now you got equation number 3 and 4. Now you have to make the constant of the variable in both the equation common. Here is 15x and 26x, here is 10y and 4y. So what we will do? We will do one thing. We will multiply this third equation, say by 2. So here will be 20y, and we will multiply this 4 equation by 5. So it will be a 20y. So what we will do? Multiplying equation, say 3 by 2 and 4 by say 5. So what the equation will become? So here 2 means 30x plus 20y is equal to 2. Here we have to divide, multiply this 4 equation by 5. So this is x, 5 6 are 30, 0 carry 3, 5 to the 10 means 130x plus 20y is equal to 5. Now you got equation number 5 and equation number 6. Now what we will do? We will subtract this equation 5 from 6. So subtracting equation 5 from equation 6. So what we will write? This is 130x plus 20y is equal to 5. Then 30x plus 20y is equal to 2. So we have to do the subtraction. This minus, this will become minus, this also become minus. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. This 20y, 20y did cancel. Here answer will come 100x. 100x. So x is equal to 3 upon 100 ton. Means the value of A-type box is, weight of the A-type of box is 3 by 100 ton. So putting value of x is equal to 3 by 100 in equation 3, because this simple equation, so we will put this value in equation number 3. Now equation number 3 is 15x plus 10y is equal to 1. So 15, the value of x is 3 upon 100 plus 10y is equal to 1. So what we will do? We will keep this 10y here as it is, 1 as it is. We will carry this, all these figures on right hand side. So it will become 15 3s are 45 divided by 100. So 10y is equal to, we have to make the denominator common. So 100 minus 45 divided by 100. So value become 55 by 100. So y is equal to, we will carry 10 on the right hand side, so it will become in denominator. So it is 55 by 1000. So value of B type, the weight of B type of box is 50 by 1000. Now how to write the answer? We got the value in ton. So weight of A type of box, that is x is equal to 3 upon 100 ton, means 0.03 ton. Now we know 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg, is equal to 1000 kg. So x is equal to 0.03 into 1000, means it is 30 kg. It is 30 kg. We have calculated the value in kg. Similarly, weight of B type of box is equal to y is equal to 55 by 1000 ton. 55 by 1000 ton. So it is 0.055 ton. In kg, y is equal to 0.055 into 1000, because we know 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So y is equal to 55 kg. So weight of B type of box is 55 kg and weight of A type of box is 30 kg. Hope you have understood this problem. First of all, you have to read the question completely, find out what are the condition, what is the first condition and second condition. Then by understanding the problem and condition, you can write down the that condition in the form of equation. Then you can calculate the equation to find out the value of x and y. That is the required parameters mentioned in the problem. Hope you have understood this problem. Now we will continue with the next. Now we will go for the problem number 6. In problem number 6, you have to understand the condition mentioned in the problem. Then we can put the condition in the form of equation. Then we can solve the problem. This is problem number 6. But friends, before moving to the problem number 6, I would like to request you one thing. I have seen most of the students or my friends are watching my videos, but in my videos analysis, I have found out that around 81% are my subscribers and 19 are not subscribers. 19% are not subscriber, but still they are watching the videos, but they are not subscribing. So please friends and students, please subscribe my channels, and those who are my subscriber still they are not watching the videos fully. So I request them all to please watch my video till the end, and also those who are not subscribers, I request them to please subscribe my channel. Your subscription is a motivation for me. It helps me to teach you and make you better understand. So guys, coming back to problem number 6. The problem number 6 is, out of 1900 kilometer, we shall travel some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. Now there is a 1900 kilometer distance. So Vishal travels some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. Now Vishal has to travel 1900 kilometer distance. He has used two mode of transportation. One is bus and another is aeroplane. He travels some distance by bus and some distance by aeroplane, but he has traveled total 1900 kilometer distance. So this is condition number 1. What is the second condition? Bus travels with average speed of 60 km per hour. Now bus average speed is 60 km per hour, means in 1 hour bus travels 60 km, and average speed of aeroplane is 700 km, means 1 hour aeroplane travels 700 km. So total journey time is 5 hours. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. Find the distance we shall travel by bus. Now there are two conditions. First of all is, we shall travel by bus for a few distance and by aeroplane another distance, but he has traveled total 1900 kilometer distance. So it is the first condition. And second condition is they have given the average speed of bus as well as aeroplane, and they have given total time to travel is 5 hours. So let us see how to put the things in the equation form. First of all, they have asked distance by bus and aeroplane. So sixth solution is consider distance travel by bus. We will assume it as x kilometer, and by aeroplane it is y kilometer. So as per first condition, it is total distance x plus y is equal to 1900. This is first condition. Now second condition, as per second condition, average speed of bus, that is average speed of bus is how much? 60 kilometer per hour. Now bus travels or run at 60 kilometer per hour, means in 1 hour bus travel 60 kilometer. Now what is the distance bus has to travel? That is x, because considered distance traveled by bus, we have considered distance traveled by bus is x kilometer. If in 1 hour bus travel at 60 kilometer, then what is the time taken by the bus to travel x kilometer? So time taken by bus to travel x kilometer is equal to x by 60, because for 60 kilometer it requires 1 hour. So for x kilometer it requires, this is cross multiplication, 1 into x, that is x divided by 60. Now time taken by bus to travel x kilometers is x by 60. Now average speed of aeroplane is 700 kilometer per hour. So similarly, time taken by plane to travel y kilometer is equal to y upon 700, because for 700 kilometer it requires 1 hour. So for y kilometer it requires how much hour? What is time? So we have to do the cross multiplication like this. So y divided by 700 kilometer. This is second condition. So how to put it in the form of equation? We know time taken by the plane is y by 700 and time taken by bus is x by 60. But the total time we know, total time is, they have mentioned 5 hours. So x by 60 plus y by 700 is equal to 5 hour. Now we have to solve this equation and put it in the linear equation form. So what we will do? We have to make the denominator common. So the LCM of 60 and 700 is 2100. How to calculate the LCM? 60 is equal to, say, 2 into 30, then 2 into 2 into 15, then 2 into 2 into 3 into 5, then 700 is equal to 2 into 350, then 2 into 2 into 2 and the 2, 7 and 5, then 2 into 2 into, say, 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, and 5 into 7. How to calculate the LCM? This is 2 2 5 common, 2 2 5 common. So 2 into 2 into 5. Then we have to take the remaining one, that is 3. Then 5 and 7. Then 5 and 7. So 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 23s are 60. This is 7 5s are 35. The answer is 6 5s are 30. 6 3s are 18 plus 3. This is 2100. So LCM is 2100. So what we will do? For bringing the 2100 in this denominator, we have to multiply this x into, say, 35. 60 into 35 plus y. So for making this 2100, we have to multiply this by 3. So this is 700 into 3. So here is 5. So what we will do? So 35x plus 3y divided by 2100 is equal to 5. So 35x plus 3y is equal to 5 into 2100. So 35x plus 3y is equal to 0 0. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. Now we got second equation. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Hope you might have understood how to calculate the LCM. Now what we will do? We will multiply. This is x, this is 35x, this is y, this is 3y. So what we will do? We will multiply this equation 1 by 3. So multiplying equation 1 by 3. So what the answer will come? Is 3x plus 3y. This is 5700. This is equation number 3. So what we will do? We will subtract this third equation from 2. So subtracting equation, say, 3 from 2. So this is 35x plus 3y is equal to 10,500 minus, say, 3x plus 3y is equal to 5700. So this is minus, this is minus, this is minus, 3y get cancelled. 35 minus 3x is equal to 32x is equal to 0 0. 15 minus 7 is 8, carry 1. 10 minus 4 is equal to 4800. So x is equal to 4800 divided by 32. Now you have to see what is the answer is coming. So this is 4800. This is 32. 31s are 32. So 6 1 carry 0. Then this is 32. 5s are 160. So this 0 will carry here. The answer will come 150. The answer is coming 150. So they have mentioned what is the they have mentioned find the distance we shall travel by bus, and we have considered x as the distance traveled by bus. So answer is distance traveled by bus is equal to 150 kilometer. This is the answer of the problem. Hope you have understood this problem. Now this is the end of practice set 1.5 as well as the end of chapter 1, that is linear equation in two variables. In the next session we will start new chapter, that is quadratic equations. Hope guys you have understood and find it easy about the problems. I have tried to make it as simple as possible. So guys, see you in the next session with a new chapter. Thank you.